Office, Mr. Drama TV. First off, I wanted to say, obviously it's an honor to be here with you because we've known you for so many years and we've loved your music over the time. But I wanted to talk about this new generation, as many have talked about here today. Has there been any interest in, as he mentioned, collaborating, but not only necessarily with artists that are newer, but maybe even some of like the, I've seen like Sade, she's like collaborating now. I love her too. And it's just interesting that, I feel like artists who already have a name for themselves, who already are icons in their own right, are now kind of stepping out and maybe bridging those gaps. I mean, is that something that we can see maybe like, Jay or, an artist that has already obviously attained notoriety for themselves? Would you be interested in those type of...
I'm always interested. Listen, I never do anything like... I don't like things contrived. I like things to be natural, and I don't ever go for like, oh, let me try to grab this artist or let me try to do this music because it's what's happening. Because the nature of music is that the young artists come out and do something fresh and do something new. I mean, you have to. But would I love to? Of course I love it. I mean, I love Nicki Minaj and Jessy J. I love them. I think they're really cool. Am I going to rap? No. But would I work with these artists?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, if it's an interesting thing. And what's curious to me is I look out into my audience whenever I have a show, and I look at my Twitter page and the ages of these people worldwide. They're teenagers. They're in their 20s. I go, what, did your parents indoctrinate you? How did this happen? And that's always been the case with my audience. I would look out in the audience, even back in the 80s. I would have from a 2-year-old to an 80-year-old, the grandpa in the family, and it continues to be that way. I don't know how. But somehow, I'm in the 4th grade reader nationwide. That could help too. Kids that are 9 years old are reading a whole big chapter about me in their school books, and I get letters from all over the country from kids, that saw, and then they went online and they searched my old songs and they discover conga and they discover these things. So maybe that's, I don't know why, but I'm glad it's that way.
Are you inspired by some of these newer artists, some of the things that they're doing?
Of course I am. I'm always inspired by new music and new artists and people that have integrity and that whatever they do it with their heart, because you can't fool the public. I mean, you can feel somehow if the artist is really, comfortable if they're saying something that's from their heart or something they want to say, whether it be, a tough message or a happy one or whatever it is, you can tell. You can't fool the public, that's for sure. I can tell you that.
Thank you.
Love is in the air.